the action. Yeah, ho, we tapping and passing like magic. No, we not asking, we see it, we grabbing. Diamonds, they flashing, go blind when I'm passing. Mask on, I'm clapping, no mask on assassin. Jugging, we snatching, all black is the fashion. We not the same, bro, just look at the fabric.
It was good, everybody. It's your boy Kyle. We'll be back with another video, man. Yeah, man, so it's Saturday, man. Tomorrow game day, man. Giants versus Cowboys, man. It's always a good time when the rival games. It's like there's nothing like the energy of a Giants versus Cowboys, Giants versus Eagles, Eagles versus Cowboys. Like the rivalry games is always lit, man. Like those are the games, in my opinion, that you want to like be in the atmosphere to watch it. I mean, I've been getting more and more in my mode of don't mind going to sports bars. I'm usually the type of guy that like to watch the games alone and scream at the TV on my lonesome, go through the motions up and down, almost having heart attacks. There's nothing like the thrill of football season. But anyway, I want to talk about something, man. I seen why people always like to spin narratives, right? Now, you got a bunch of people, right? Let's talk about Dak. The past couple of years, a couple people like to spin the narrative that all his yards and everything was in garbage time and the team's not good and so on and so forth. This year, he doesn't have eye-popping stats in terms of yards, but he has great stats in terms of touchdown interception ratio and completion percentage and QBR and things like that. You know what I mean? Just the top quarterback metrics. Now then, even Daniel Jones been doing good. But then when you get to like Jalen Hurts and things of that nature, you get especially a lot of Eagles fans pushing the narrative of the garbage time for Dak and this and that third. A lot of content creators. He wasn't that good, but now the shoes on the other foot and your team is 1-3. You want people to say how good Jalen Hurts is just by the numbers, and garbage time don't matter because garbage time shouldn't matter because for a young quarterback, because all the reps are valuable and things like that. Like, to me, I don't think that holds any weight, man. Like, everyone knows if you're down a certain amount of points and the game is almost basically out of their hand and teams start to dial it back a little bit. They don't got their ears pinned back just as much, and like they might let you drive down the field to eat up some clock and things of that nature. And like even things like when people say things like, oh, Dak did things like that. That was Atlanta. They always give up leads. That was this team. That was that team. But when you say things of, okay, he had great games versus Atlanta. Didn't do too well against San Fran. Dallas, he didn't have a good game even though he had 300 yards. The Chiefs' defense is terrible. He had 300 yards. So everybody want to keep bringing up these 300-yard games, but the outcome of the game, that doesn't matter when you're talking about Jalen Hurts because it's development, but for everybody else it matters. But they put down Deshaun Watson for saying some of them don't want to trade for Deshaun Watson because he was 4-12 last year, even though he threw for almost 5,000 yards. So to me, it's just certain things just don't need to be spoken in the same sentence because it's like, yes, Deshaun Watson team was 4-12 because the team is terrible. It's a 4-12 roster. But at the same time, you never watched a game of football in your life if you could sit here with straight face and tell me there's no difference between Deshaun Watson and Jalen Hurts, and Deshaun Watson's not an elite QB. Some things just don't need to be mentioned. Like, when you watch a Cowboys game, you see, and even people starting to speak highly of the level Dak Prescott is on, the control of the offense he has, and the checks at the line and the accuracy. Like, you see the things that make you be like, yo, you deadly. I still haven't seen. Jalen Hurts has put some positive things on tape, but he also put some negative things on tape when he got glaring, what you call that? What's the word I'm looking for? Limitations. It is what it is, man. So it's like, not saying he can't be better. Dak got better every year in his career. It just don't be to put him down, but people just always, I hate when people try to spin the narrative because for other guys it wasn't good enough, but for your guy because he's the Eagle. But look at the 300-yard game. So what? So what? Dak had over 300 yards his first ever playoff game in the shootout versus Aaron Rodgers. You know what everybody kept saying? Cowboys choke again, they lost. It is what it is. So that's just my quick thoughts, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I remember like and subscribe. It's your boy Common. Salute.